teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense in a split backfield now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Using his legs. It's Paul. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He keeps it on the design run. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Now the all-important extra point. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Edwards will be brought down by the coverage team now. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Siegel. Then he'll be brought down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
A catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Receiver in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Or it's snapped to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dump off caught by the running back. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. He takes the toss, heads to his right. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quick throw to the left side. And the ball is picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Pass caught, second down now.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw yet again. Tries a quick throw. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. They trust reach the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll try the right here. Eludes a tackle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that catch is hauled in. And they've got it. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it. QB draw. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Paul. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Tackle, but first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Arcon. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Aggies churn out another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And the quarterback just kneels down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, It's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Siegel. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense.